Carbs. It's carb up day, baby. It's carb up day. Good morning and happy 4 weeks out. It is the 22nd of March, Monday. Walking to the gym now. I'm gonna do a leg session. Had a full rest day yesterday. Yesterday I felt like I was hit by a bus. Today I'm a new person. Hi, I'm Jessica and I'm a new person. Training legs. Big day of work today and a few coaching calls. So I look back at 5 weeks out video and I'm thinking I'm gonna include more nutrition, training, more of that exciting stuff rather than me just talking to the camera most of the time. So yeah, this week will be a lot more interesting. Last week I stressed the importance of rest days. I think that's really important, but yeah, I want to make these vlogs a little bit more interesting and fun. So yeah, take you guys along with me. So it's the next day. Yesterday I was supposed to take some videos of my food, which I didn't do. I just literally like wolfed it down as soon as it's ready. Almost had the same situation today, but I will show you what I'm eating. Chicken, cauli rice, green veg, macadamias, a little bit of avocado. Today we are trialing a peak week protocol. We are dropping my carbs today, so carb depleting for the next 3 days and reducing sodium. So this will be interesting to see how my body responds. It may not do a whole lot, but it's good to kind of test these things a few weeks out from prep so that come peak week we know exactly what we need to do, and we know what my body responds best to give me the best opportunity to really bring in my body for the comp. So to be honest, I've just had to be conscious about not putting salt on my food because I'm just so used to just putting salt on my food and I didn't notice it. Waylon walked into the kitchen, he was like, "Oh, you're using salt," and I was like, "Oh my god, did I?" And I just realized that the salt was just next to the stove. I hadn't even realized, but like it just goes to show like how like our habits in the kitchen and like what we just take for granted and like how we season our food. So doing that, it tastes a little bit bland. It tastes a lot bland, but food is food to me right now. I'm just happy like for mealtime, no matter what it is. It tastes good, and it's kind of nice to kind of just really taste what chicken tastes like without seasoning, what veggies taste like without seasoning, and taste like the macadamias in the mix, and also like the avocado. So really like, yeah, just tasting the natural flavors of foods, which I really appreciate. So anyway, that's meal 2. I will try get a video of my next meal and then maybe dinner as well. And then yeah, see you in the next clip. So meal 1, 2, 3 for the day. Beef mince, mushrooms, broccoli, green beans and peas. And I've just added a bit of garlic powder on there and a little bit of vinegar. I know I'm weird, but I just wanted some flavor in it. The beef is a lot more tastier than the chicken, and the mushrooms also add a good flavor. I might actually add some onion to it tomorrow, just for extra flavor, but otherwise food for fuel, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then continue with my workday. Good morning. This is the part where I try to calculate and use my brain to work out numbers. We're basically 3 weeks out now, and I've just come off a 3-day carb depletion, no sodium, and now is the glorious moment that I get to have carbs. It's carb up day, baby. It's carb up day. So carving up today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So having my toast with peanut butter. This one has peanut powder by Macro Mike. Check them out if you would like a discount. I will put the discount code down in the show notes or in the description below. I'm getting confused with podcasting right now. But yeah, did my check-in this morning with Coach, and she's really happy with how my body has reacted to the basically no sodium and carb depletion. She's happy with how things are tightening up. So I will take photos at intervals throughout the day so that she can see how the carbs are filling me out. And excuse me, I need to let her know how I'm going digestion wise as well. So this is basically a peak week protocol. We're testing out different foods, different amounts of foods, so that come peak week, the week before the show day, we know exactly what we need to do, and we're not like kind of just testing the waters, because that would be the worst position to be in. And so I'm really happy. I've enjoyed the process so far. I had a pretty low energy day yesterday. I struggled to I think honestly it's just like 3 days of being carb depleted, and then also like the sodium I think kind of hit me. But otherwise, like the first 2 days I was fine. And I feel great today. So I'm going to go to the gym, do a workout, then I've got some posing with my friend at the gym, come back, get all my meals in, take my photos. I want to record an episode of the podcast, and yeah, that's about it. Trying not to book up too many things. It's more just about conditioning at the moment. Like I'm not going to put on muscle the next couple of weeks, but I feel like I've done everything I could have in the last, oh my gosh, like 19, 20 weeks. And so I feel so at peace with this process and this journey. It's so nice to have a coach there to kind of let you know if you're on the right track, to take care of your macros, to take care of any adjustments each week. I'm just like, Coach, what am I doing? How am I looking? How am I tracking? And my job is just to execute with excellence and be as open and honest as possible, because each person is different. Each person reacts differently to different foods, different types of training. And so that coach-client communication relationship is like the most important part of the prep, I believe. So I feel like I have done my part, being as open and honest with how I'm feeling, how I'm tracking and things like that. The hard part about it is when coach asks you how you're feeling, and it's not supposed to be easy. But when it comes to food, I know that like it's not meant to be comfortable. I'm not meant to be like, oh, I feel so satiated. So at the same time, I'm like, do I say I'm starving and then I don't want my coach to be like, oh, we'll have to give you more food, but I'm like willing to sit through it. Like I know this is meant to be hard. So that's just like a bit of back and forth between my coach, figuring out if, you know, I'm really like struggling and need a refeed, which I've only had 2 refeeds the whole prep. But just working together and yeah, just being as open and honest is really important. So I'm gonna finish my toast. I'm gonna drink all my liquids. I have water, I have ginger and lemon tea. I'm feeling a little bit congested in the throat, so I'm just trying to like keep my fluids up. And my black coffee, which I like to drink last. I like to hydrate as much as possible before I even eat. So I'm pretty much done with this. And then I have my next meal at 10, which will be, I track everything in my MyFitnessPal. 10 o'clock will be oats with banana and an egg white. So yeah, I think I might just make this like a full day of eating as well, because it's a bit more exciting than carb depleting or on a really low day. So I will show you guys like what I eat. I actually forgot what I look like with clean hair that is actually been blow dried and out. It's literally been in a bun the whole week, in a slick back oily bun or ponytail. So it feels nice to have some fresh air, feel like a new person. Today's gonna be a good day. I thought I would just quickly jump on and share with you guys the peanut powder that I was talking about that I put on my toast in the morning. I am obsessed with peanut butter, honey, and toast. But coming in closer to comp, I'm not allowed that as many fats as what I would usually have, and I'd rather save that for other meals throughout the day. So it's more wise for me to use something like this, which is, I think it's slightly higher protein per serving, but however, the fats are like 50% less than what actual peanut butter is, and it still tastes great. If you are a crunchy peanut butter gal like me, then you can always add in like crushed almonds and only just put a few in there for the crunch. And then I use sugar-free raspberry nut via jelly with it as well. So it's like peanut butter jelly toast without the amount of calories. So that's what I use from them. Another product that I'm obsessed with Macro Mike is their BCAAs. This one is a tropical mango sorbet, and oh my god guys, honestly, like, I don't drink any other BCAAs because I just feel like they all taste synthetic and they have a funny taste, whereas like this one, they've only got one flavor as well, and I don't really care because I absolutely love this flavor. It tastes so good, like there's no artificial taste with it. The flavoring is on point, like, yeah, I'd say it's like tropical mango flavor. It tastes so good. And sorry, my shoulders are sore holding this little iPhone up, crazy. So that's really helped me during prep, especially when I want something sweet. I know I can just have that sort of in between meals, or usually I have it straight after my training session, straight after I do my weights. And whilst I'm doing my steps, so I can preserve muscle. That's basically the main reason for taking BCAAs, is to help to restore muscle and basically protect it from being broken down if you cannot get in a good protein carb source as soon as possible. Then this is really good to tie you over. But yeah, I thought I would just share that with you. I'm just about to get changed, then I'll have my oats, and yeah, and then I'll get to the gym. This is my next meal. It's just 70 grams of oats, 25 grams of banana, water, and cinnamon, and just a touch of salt. It's quite bland. Actually, there's an egg white in there as well, hence why it's so thick. This is how I like my oats. So good. Oh my. Hey guys, so this is just a little clip that my friend took of me whilst practicing some posing practice. He's been awesome, and he's a pro bodybuilder himself, so it's always great to get a second pair of eyes on you, and just the more excuses to practice, the better, really. It's all about how you feel when you pose. So on the day, I really want to make sure that I've got it nailed and that the poses all feel right. And here's just a progress shot that I sent to my coach after a couple of meals into the carb up. Okay, not very exciting, but this is my next meal. 90 grams of rice, 90 grams of chicken, just cooked in a little bit of Mexican seasoning from Mingles, I think that's the brand, and a tiny bit of mustard for some flavor. I thought I would also just quickly show you how I stay on track with my training, my nutrition, my steps, my sleep. I like to keep it all in this monthly calendar thing here, and I've just got a different color for my training. I've got a different color for my cardio. I've got, calories I'm on. So we're here today on Sunday, so it's a rest day. I have 1900 calories. It's carb up day. And I have a certain amount of steps I need to hit, so I'll just plug that in each day. And it's just nice to have somewhere where I can like cross things off once they're done. And it just gives me momentum and it helps me stay on track. So I did a terrible job of keeping track of my meals for you guys and videoing them. This is a photo of my fourth meal, 90 grams of beef mince, 90 grams of rice, and a bit of mustard, not in the photo. And then my last meal was 95 grams of chicken, 170 grams of sweet potato, and veg, all lightly seasoned with salt and pepper. I felt so satisfied after this, and yeah, carb up went really well.